Hello, everybody. Today we are going to talk about dorms, something that a lot of students don't really think too deeply about until they're ready to commit to a school. But we think that students should be thinking about dorms, from the very beginning when they're building their list, because eventually it's going to be a big part of your life. So let's jump in and see how the Blue List can help us learn about dorms. All right, I'm going to go to a big school and start out with UT Austin. Obviously, the first place you can always look is under the facilities. There's a button here that says dorms. So if I open this up, it will give me a list of dorms. I can read about them. I can, go in and click on them. A lot of times you'll see at the top, it'll say first year residence, which is always helpful because then you can kind of learn where you would be, your choices. Also, first year residences are kind of fun because they allow you to get to know a lot of people. It's not mixed up with a lot of older upperclassmen. So you can go here, you can see a room tour, which is, let's see what this looks like. Look at that. I can go in here and does my remote sync. This is all great stuff. I can see everything where the pencils go. Yeah, this looks like is this a single? Yeah, it's a single. Let's get out of here, everybody. Let's go back in. So I'm gonna go. So that was Jester. I can see there what they give me, which is great. And I learn a lot from that. I learned that's a great view they gave us. It's nice when schools give us something as nice as what UT gave us there to kind of scope rooms. I will also just go to Google Earth, our old reliable, and always go north. And I'll just zoom out and I go, oh, all right, now I got an understanding of things a little bit more. There's a stadium. That's super. How close is that? That's probably bing, bing. That's just a couple of 100 meters. Let me see, is there, let's do feet. It's only, is it 1,000? Come on, pull it together here. From there to there is only 680 feet. You could basically somersault there. So then we go down on a street view and we can drop in, it looks like, to one of the rooms. Okay. So we got them. We can look around a dorm room. These are kind of more fun. Look, see how smart they have Rubik's cubes everywhere. Burnt orange everywhere. You got this is a standard, looks like double. Yeah, where your desks are pretty much next to your beds. You probably have like your printer. Do you have your refrigerator or whatever? Yeah, you have a mini sink inside. That's cool. But you'll see a lot of differences from dorms from school to school. Let's go to a smaller school. Let's go over to the West Coast. Let's go to Pomona. And I'm gonna look at their dorms. And these are the new student halls. I'm gonna see can do Command F freshman. No, or first year. Yeah. Each floor is single rooms, all except the first year. Okay, so we can go and look at these a little bit more, but I want to check one of them out. Let's go to Smiley Hall. What could be more fun than living in Smiley Hall? So turn those frowns upside down. We're coming to Smiley Hall, everybody. All right. So now I'm gonna. Oh, boo! No one's letting us into Smiley Hall. But we can take a look and get a sense of the area. Not what I would have expected right there. Yeah, I guess we can't get in close enough to see it. Any other ones here? Let's go to a different school. Sorry, that was fun, Pomona. Keep the smiles. Let's go to Bard. This is always a very curious school to me. I've never seen the dorms here. Usually look like a castle. Let's go to North Campus. Ward Manor. It's kind of cool. Cruising around. Oh, cool. See, isn't this cool? You can see your whole layout here. Let's go to what is this one called? Ward Manor House. Let's see if we can hop into Ward Manor House. I feel like we might have to know some magic words. Not even close. Let's go down anyway down here. So they're not keeping us at a distance. Run, but you can't hide. So you can always go to the playlists as well. I don't know if this school has it, but a lot of them do. Let's see. Yeah, my room tour. There's one, and there's another one. And then you'll have tons of videos for all the different schools for room tours. So you have that, you have the playlists, and then sometimes you will encounter cool things that are a little bit different. Like, for example, UC San Diego will have the 8 college system, which are, you're not only living with people in a community, but you're also doing the same general education requirements as them because you're all in the same college. Colleges go by themes, as you can kind of see all these. 6th, 7th, and 8th are the newest here. So if I go to 8th, for example, I can look at the housing profile over here. And then I can look and see, oops, where'd you go, 8th? Sneaking. Can I zoom in? All right. So no sudden movements, anybody. But this is kind of cool. There's these like shared living spaces where it's kind of connected with all these 13-person residential hall suite, they consider it. So you get to know these people very well. Residential colleges are all over the place. Like, for example, I'll do Yale, Rice, Santa Cruz, tons of places. So go to Yale, I'll go over to Old Campus. And I look at these little areas in here. And look how pretty these residential colleges are. So you live in one of these little communities, get to know everybody. This becomes your basically your home base. Like I said, there are a number of schools, residential colleges. For example, Boulder will have what they call a wrap, and you can look over here. So these will be in your unique programs, and you can see that these are all just themed areas where students will live together. They'll do excursions together. They'll do mixers. A lot of fun. So check out your facilities, check out your playlist, check out your unique programs. Click around, find out about those dorms, and as always, happy listing, everybody.